Mystery Bus!
Let's go, Sheriff! Labrador!
The Two Billionaires, Part 3. In a dark and dingy old room, Little Raccoon slowly came to his senses. No sooner had Little Raccoon opened his eyes than he found himself securely tied to a chair.
Where am I?
Ah, the billionaire red panda is finally awake.
A gloomy voice came from the corner. Then Sable Puma emerged slowly out of the shadows.
Miliardo, the red panda, we have you now. But if you do what I say, we...
Red panda?
Little Raccoon froze for a moment and bristled with anger.
Open your eyes so you can see clearly. I'm a raccoon. You've got the wrong animal.
Pooh! Stop acting! You are, of course, Mr. Miliardo, a red panda and also a billionaire. Your picture was in the paper. I saw it.
Triumphantly, Randy the Rhino interrupted Little Raccoon and started to fantasize about all of the delicious things he was soon hoping to possess.
Hamburgers, Cokes, I'm coming!
Open your eyes, mister. We raccoons are grayish-brown, but red pandas have reddish-brown fur. On top of that, raccoons also have smaller ears than red pandas.
We're not mistaken. The picture I saw in the paper was grayish-brown.
The inside pages of a newspaper are printed in black and white, so every picture you see will only be grayish-brown, you dummy!
Suddenly, livid with rage, Sable Puma slammed his fist down on the table and stared at Little Raccoon fiercely.
You mean we have the wrong guy?
Of course you have!
Startled, Little Raccoon shrank back and cowered pitifully in the chair.
Randy, you! Do an internet search right now!
Always bossing me around.
Reluctantly, Randy the Rhino took out his mobile phone to perform the search. And after a long search, he exclaimed,
Oh my! He's right! Red pandas really do have reddish-brown fur!
Huh! Give it to me!
Sable Puma snatched the phone out of Randy the Rhino's hand and looked first at the picture on the screen, then at Little Raccoon in front of him. Then he yelled loudly in frustration.
Dagnabbit! We've got the wrong target!
Little Raccoon was anxious at the thought of Little Gray Rabbit who might still be waiting for him at the cinema.
Set me free now! Little Gray Rabbit is waiting for me to watch a movie! Come on! Hurry up! Let me go!
Shut up!
You two bad guys! Bad guys! Bad guys! Bad guys! Bad guys!
Little Raccoon's complaining gave Sable Puma a headache, so he grabbed a piece of white bread lying nearby and stuffed it in Little Raccoon's mouth. Randy the Rhino's eyes widened in shock. He snatched the piece of white bread from Little Raccoon's mouth and grunted.
All these pieces of white bread are mine! I won't share them with anyone!
You meanies! Let me go now! I want to go back!
Ugh, stuff that white bread back in his mouth!
No!
You two losers! You are going to... I hope all of your sneezes stop just before you actually sneeze. I hope you oversalt every meal you try to cook.
Seeing that Little Raccoon had no intention of letting up on his list of curses, Randy the Rhino, looking exasperated, was left with no choice but to stuff the white bread back in Little Raccoon's mouth.
Sable, he's so noisy. Maybe we should just let him go.
Are you insane? You want him to call the cops on us?
Then what should we do?
Sable Puma's eyes narrowed slyly, and he slammed his clenched fist on the table.
Ow, ouch! That hurts. Now, lock him up. We'll figure out what to do with this little guy after we catch the real Miliardo the red panda.
Later that evening, a limousine stopped in front of the Forestville Theater. The door opened and two bodyguards dressed in black stepped out of the car. The bodyguards stood to the left and right side of a door. Then a single polished leather shoe poked out of the door, and a reddish-brown animal slowly appeared. It was Miliardo, the red panda.
Sable, I think we got the right guy this time, huh?
I got word that Mr. Miliardo booked the whole theater for a musical today. A limousine and bodyguards. Look at that pomp and pageantry. It's obviously him.
Sable Puma's eyes narrowed viciously, and he weighed the stick in his hands.
You deal with the 2 bodyguards, and I'll take the red panda. We can't fail this time.
Okay, got it.
Randy the Rhino jumped out of the vehicle and lunged at the 2 bodyguards with a stick.
Hey, you! Take this!
Suddenly, before Randy the Rhino could attack the 2 bodyguards, a stick came flying through the air and knocked him down with a thud.
Ouch! Ow!
Sable Puma, Randy the Rhino, give yourselves up.
The 2 bodyguards clad in black uniforms lifted their overcoats to reveal their true faces. It was Sheriff Labrador and Officer Doberman all along.
Huh? Why would Sheriff Labrador be here? I'm out of here!
Seeing that they were outmatched, Sable Puma turned tail and ran.
Hey now, you can't get away!
With one sudden leap, Sheriff Labrador and Officer Doberman jumped on top of Sable Puma, overpowering him easily. Sable Puma yelled out,
We're holding a hostage! Let me go, or you won't find...
Huh, you mean Little Raccoon? Hey now, he's safe!
What? That's impossible!
Sable Puma, it wasn't hard to find out where you were hiding. You should know that there is no other red van in Forestville like yours. I guess that you wouldn't give up on your plan to kidnap Mr. Miliardo. So, Officer Doberman and I pretended to be bodyguards and followed Mr. Miliardo to protect him. Then, I put out a fake story that Mr. Miliardo was coming to the musical, and it spread. As soon as you left your hideout, my fellow officers rushed in to get Little Raccoon out.
Sheriff Labrador took out a pair of handcuffs and cuffed Sable Puma's hands with a click.
Sable Puma and Randy the Rhino, you 2 are suspected of kidnapping. Now come with me to the police station.
Oh, gee whiz! I didn't even get a burger and now I'm going to jail! Talk about a double whammy! Panther, I will never, ever partner up with you to do anything bad again!